All right, guys, let's check out a more lighthearted, fun release from Seiko. And I have to say, first off, big thanks to Mimo at Mimo's Jewelry for loaning this watch in. And I will put a link in the description, as well as a discount code for the best deal possible at Mimo's. Just use the code RANDOM. Again, I'll put all this information down in the description. So what we have here is the SRPK27, retail price $400 using the automatic movement 4R36. It is a day date 3-hander with hacking and hand winding. But the real star of the show here is actually the Peanuts characters, Snoopy and Woodstock, with a little chop, chop, chop action here, taking off like a helicopter, just like the little cartoon shows and the underside of the lid of the packaging that it comes on. Also, there's a couple little, I don't want to say Easter eggs, but a couple things I really like about this particular model. And there's another one that's out as well. Hopefully I'll get that in at some point. But they used the Peanuts font for the numbers as well. Even the little triangle up there at the 60. The other little Easter egg is the paw print signed crown. Very fun touch there as well. So the size of this watch, it is a small one. It is 36 millimeter. The lug to lug is only 44 millimeter. It's 13 millimeter thick, including that single domed hardlex crystal. I almost said sapphire. Has 18 millimeter lug width, so pretty thin opening there, but you do have jeweled lugs, and it does come with a decent strap. I'm not a big fan of padded straps, so I would probably change that. But the reality is I wouldn't wear this watch. It's a little too small for my particular taste. 6.5 millimeter crown. It is a push-pull crown. It does have 100-meter water resist. And it's just a fun watch that also can be worn in a serious nature. Obviously, with the Seiko reliability and fairly accurate timekeeping coming from the 4R36, you could wear this as a daily watch if you want. Or obviously you could wear it as just a fun extra piece. Case back is a very milky white, semi-transparent with Woodstock parachuting down with a number 5 on the parachute. Of course, he's got his helmet on for safety. This is limited edition. There are 6,500 of these. I was talking to, I don't think this was a US only release. And when you have a limited edition from Seiko and it's not just a US limited release, from what I understand, the US only gets like 8 to 12% of that number. That's from a reliable source that I heard that from. So I was like, oh, so like when you have watches that are like 5,000 or 6,500, the US is not getting all of those. Those are getting globally pushed out there. I don't know what the circumstances are with the Peanuts edition, but that's just another little tidbit of information I could throw out there to help you. Let's zoom back out. I am just going to set this on my wrist because I'm not going to take the plastic off the tang and buckle, and I'm not going to bend the strap to contour my wrist too much. But that's what it would look like on my 7¼ inch wrist. If you are looking at a 36 by 44 millimeter and you have my wrist size, you absolutely can pull it off. In many cases, people prefer this size, and I get it. I understand. It's just not my preference. Of course, we're going to have to check the lume on this. It is, after all, still a Seiko, and it will perform in the lume department. Plenty of lume on the hour, minute, and the balance of the seconds hand, as well as the little pips going all the way around the edge. Like I said, it's a Seiko, guys. It's going to lume good. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next vid.